If you take that hyperactive kid, it's bouncing off the walls, you put them in the car, you strap them in the seatbelt, and you go for a drive home, and they're starting to doze off because they can't maintain that middle road. It's one extreme or another. So what we're realizing is that sleep disorders actually are a big part of ADHD. This is an article that came out in 2004 that actually pointed to both sleep disordered breathing and periodic leg movement disorder as being conditions that are being found commonly in kids with ADHD. But the reality is most of it is not being diagnosed and not being treated. Instead, all these kids are being put on stimulants. Now, the stimulants actually becomes a pharmacologic way of masking the ill effects of the sleep deprivation. Now, instead of the kid having to be physically stimulated, they're pharmacologically stimulated. That's why you could take a hyperactive kid and now they're calmed down. They don't have to be moving. And so it seems paradoxical. How is it that a stimulant calms a kid down? It should be making them more hyperactive. Well, when you start looking at the mechanisms of sleep, it starts making much more sense.
As Dr. Simmons was saying, we have known for some time that there can be a link between ADHD and sleep disorders, but there continues to be a delay in getting children evaluated by a sleep specialist, if they ever are. If your child is constantly distracted, hyperactive, struggling in school, or having emotional meltdowns, the problem may not start in the classroom. It may start while they're asleep. Getting an evaluation with a sleep specialist like Dr. Simmons or any of the advanced practice providers here at CSMA can help identify root causes to your child's behavior quickly. Here's something every parent should know. Children with sleep disorders often look like they have ADHD. When kids don't get healthy, restorative sleep, their brains have a harder time paying attention, controlling emotions, remembering information, and staying still. Instead of looking like tired adults, many children become more hyperactive, impulsive, and irritable. One of the most common sleep disorders in children is sleep apnea. These kids may snore, breathe through their mouths, grind their teeth, sweat at night, sleep in strange positions, wet the bed, or seem impossible to wake up in the morning. But sleep apnea is the only sleep disorder that can affect behavior. Children with restless leg syndrome may complain that their legs feel itchy or tingly or like they just have to keep them moving, especially at bedtime. Kids with insomnia may take a long time to fall asleep, wake up often during the night, or seem tired but unable to settle down. Even poor quality sleep from chronic nasal congestion or unhealthy sleep habits can leave a child exhausted without anyone realizing it. The good news is that many of these sleep problems are treatable when we know that they are there, but there is so often a delay in getting a sleep specialist and identifying sleep disorders in children. Treatments depend on the underlying cause. It may include checking for and correcting iron deficiency when restless legs are reported, improving sleep routines through simply changing the evening routine and the sleep environment, treating allergies or nasal obstruction, CPAP therapy for children with persistent sleep apnea, and always an evaluation by a dentist or orthodontist trained in airway-focused health. Orthodontists can also play an important role in airway health. It's not just about straightening teeth. During childhood, the bones of the face are still growing, which gives orthodontists a unique opportunity to influence jaw development. Some children with sleep disordered breathing have a narrow upper jaw, a high arched palate, a small lower jaw, or significant teeth crowding. These features can reduce the space available for the tongue and the airway, making breathing during sleep more difficult. Orthodontists may help guide jaw development when skeletal differences contribute to that narrowing airway. Treatments are used as a part of a team approach with sleep providers, pediatricians, ENT specialists, and dentists and orthodontists to improve breathing during sleep and support healthy growth and development. Not every child with ADHD has a sleep disorder, but every child with ADHD symptoms deserves healthy sleep to be a part of the conversation and evaluated. If your child snores, struggles to wake up, has behavioral changes, or has been diagnosed with ADHD, don't overlook what happens at bedtime. Sometimes simply improving sleep doesn't change the night. It also changes the child's entire day.